Lavish parties, gunfire, and a young woman hit and killed. Tonight, South Fulton's police chief says enough is enough. But one homeowner says he's being harassed and unfairly targeted. This all stems from a lake house party that ended with gunfire on Memorial Day. The home sits off of Pittman Road in South Fulton. And tonight, we've learned the homeowner was arrested last Friday after holding another party at that home. Right now, we are joined by 11 Alive's Angelina Salcido, who has been working this story for us live in the city of South Fulton from Town Hall there, City Hall on Fulton Industrial Boulevard. Angelina, you spoke with the police chief and this homeowner. So what's behind this clash?
Yes, so this homeowner tells me that he feels he's being unfairly targeted here, but South Fulton's police chief tells me that this shooting that happened on Memorial Day on this property was really the last straw and a problem that he's seen grow over the last 2 years. So he felt he had to personally go address it himself.
I went out and had a very frank conversation.
After a stern warning.
He didn't really have nothing too much to say, but if I got to come back out here again, your ass going to jail.
Michael Williams says he's caught in the middle of the city's latest crackdown on party houses.
I'm like, for what? He said disorderly house. I said, what have I done that was disorderly?
Friday, he met with Chief Keith Meadows face-to-face after word got back to the department another party with hundreds of people would be thrown here.
I think what's important as the police chief is that I set those expectations. People have the right to meet them or not.
23 days ago, South Fulton officers broke up a Memorial Day party Williams says was 18 and up. It ended with a shooting and woman being hit and killed by a car nearby. He says Friday's party wasn't as big, but it ended with him in cuffs.
My police officers went back out and they found loud noise and they found other violations, and so consequently they wound up charging him with keeping a disorderly house.
There was no loud music. All the car was contained on my property. Everybody was just chilling, and they just kept riding past.
For the city, the bigger concern is permits for any parties with hundreds of people.
He had not been permitted for either one of those.
It's called a special use permit.
Councilmember Carmelita Gum says whoever applies needs to present it to council first.
We'll make a decision as to if they need to move forward.
Memorial Day party was well over 250 people, but I learned my lesson from that.
Now, after most of those parties happened and he had those parties booked, he said that he also canceled those parties moving forward, so that way he wouldn't have to deal with the stress of those parties. He also says that he pulled his property off of Airbnb as well, so he wants people to know that moving forward. When it comes to his property and other problem properties in the city, Chief Meadows says that they're not just focusing on his property. Right now, officers are currently going through 911 calls, trying to identify other properties that may be holding parties in the city, and that way they will be able to identify those and address those issues moving forward if they need to. We're live tonight in the city of South Fulton. Angelina Salcido, 11 Alive News.
All right, Angelina, thank you so much. By the way, police are still investigating that hit and run crash from Memorial Day that's connected to the lake house party. It's still unclear, though, if the woman who was killed was at the party. But tonight, we can confirm police are searching for a white Dodge that they believe was involved. They're also close to making an arrest.